It is time to get fit. I have a Fitwit Getfit workout for you today that is going to focus on exercises to improve our posture. So this workout is an EMOM and AMRAP style workout. It will take you 25 minutes of work time and allow a little bit extra as I go through all the exercises and provide some coaching for you today. So if you're someone who sits a lot at your job, you're at a desk, you're leaning over, if you're like me, you're a musician, you're always practicing, you could very well have very weak muscles that help us have better posture, to include muscles in the back, our rear delts, our lats, our glutes, our core. So these exercises I have for today are going to focus on that and hopefully help you achieve better posture. Okay, so let's run down the workout structure and the exercises I have for today so we can get going. The way this workout is structured is we have 2 minutes of warm up. We're doing 2 body weight exercises to warm things up. We go into an EMOM 5. That's followed by 1 minute of cardio, followed by another EMOM 5, another minute of cardio, another EMOM 5, an AMRAP 2, and an AMRAP 3. Sounds like a lot, but we will be done in 25 minutes. Your warm-up exercises for today are going to be a high knee pull down. So you're going to be taking the arms up overhead. You're going to just draw the elbows down to your pockets as you bring the knee up. Working on good posture, shoulders right over hips. Working from the lower abs to bring the knee up and drawing your elbow towards your pocket. All right, that's your first exercise. The second one is going to be a straight leg toe reach. So standing up nice and tall, chest is proud. Bringing your leg up and reaching to your toe. You want to keep good posture. You don't want to lean forward for this and round the back. We want to stay nice and tall and reach it out. If you can't reach all the way out, just reach to your shin or your knee, or you can do bent leg as well. Those are your first 2 exercises for your warm-up. Each of those you're doing for 1 minute. And then we go into our first EMOM 5, which is a prone lat pull, is our first exercise. We're going to be coming down to the ground, all the way down. You're going to have your arms out in front of you in a wide position. You're going to draw your elbows back as you lift your chest. You can have your feet elevated or on the floor, but here we're acting like we are doing a lat pull down. So imagine you're grabbing onto a bar or a band and drawing elbows back towards your pockets as you lift up, okay? Working our back and getting some lower back mobility in there as well, okay? You're doing those for 10, and then you're going to be coming up and doing renegade rows. So have your dumbbells close by. So once you finish the lat pull downs, you can come right into renegade rows. You're over top the dumbbells in a plank, sweeping the weight back towards your glute without rotating your body. So working a lot of core here and working lats. You can do these from your knees as well, okay? You're doing those for 4 to 6 per side. So 10 prone lat pulls, followed by 4 to 6 renegade rows per side. And this is an every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. So you're doing those 2 exercises for the prescribed reps every minute on the minute. Whatever time is left over in that minute is your time to rest, and we can adjust reps as we go through that EMOM to ensure you have some rest time. After you're done that EMOM 5, it's cardio for 1 minute, your choice. I'm going to be choosing one of the 2 warm-up exercises we did at the beginning of the workout and just do them a little bit more high intensity, so maybe doing lat pull downs with a little bit of a jump there. Then we go into our second EMOM 5. We are hitting our glutes and our rear delts. Glutes are our biggest muscle group, and they're what keep us standing upright. When we're sitting at a desk all day, we have weak glutes, which can contribute to low back pain, tight hip flexors. So we're going to be doing RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. We've done these many times before. It's a hip hinge movement. You're taking your hips back, hinging at the hips, bringing your torso parallel to the floor, and keeping your shoulders from rounding forward. So bringing the weights close to your body as you send the hips back, press through the floor to come up to good posture without over-rotating at the top. So hinging, hips back, torsos forward, shoulders are not rounding forward, press through the floor to come up. You're doing 8 to 10 of those. And then you're going to want to have another set of weights around, because we are going to be working upper body, okay? We've got lower body exercises and a separate upper body exercise. So we're not doing combination work today. So choose weights appropriate. You're gonna want something a little heavier for those glutes. And then when you go into your rear delts, maybe something a little lighter. So this is a rear delt raise, not a rear delt fly. So for this one, we're setting up much like we just did in your RDL. You've got straight arms and you're taking them back. So when I'm looking at you, you should have a 45-degree angle if I'm looking over top of you. So not straight back, but out to the side, 45-degree angle, and you're working from the rear delts. So you don't want to turn this into a tricep exercise and start bending at the elbow. Keep your arms relatively in that fixed position and up. And it's a little bit of a swing motion, So we're going to do these high rep for 12 to 15. So you've got 8 to 10 RDLs, 12 to 15 of the rear delt raise, which you can go pretty quick on those. All right, whatever is left over in that minute is your time to rest. We can adjust as we go through the workout. That is followed by another minute of cardio, your choice. Again, I'm gonna be doing one of those 2 warm-up exercises and making it a little bit more higher intensity. We go into our third EMOM 5. This one, also working glutes and hamstrings with our with a reverse lunge. Alternating reverse lunge. So choosing my heavier weights. We're doing let's do 4 to 6 per side. So for reverse lunge, you've got that slight forward lean. All right, we're working that front leg, push up to good posture. So we're also working on balance and stability here, okay? So you're gonna be, again, that slight forward lean, working glutes, hamstrings, press up and switch out. When you're doing the lunge, you can step off to the side so you do have better balance and core strength there, okay? That is followed by a rear delt fly. So this is different than the rear delt raise, okay? So setting up like you did for the rear delt raise, you got a neutral position with the dumbbell, so palms facing you, and you're coming out and in. So it's like you're hugging a tree and then taking it up and out. So a slight bend in your arm, but a fixed position. So again, we're not turning it into a bicep curl or a tricep exercise, working from the back. All right, you can do these seated as well, sitting from a chair and doing them that way. That could alleviate some pressure you might feel on your back if you are rounding. So you're doing 4 to 6 per side on the lunges, followed by 8 to 10 rear delt flies for that EMOM 5. And then this is going to be followed by 2 AMRAPs. The first AMRAP is an AMRAP 2, so as many rounds as possible of dumbbell hip thrusts, single leg dumbbell hip thrusts. We've done this AMRAP before, so you're going to be coming to a bench or a chair, shoulder blades in, the bench or the chair to lock things in. When you come up to the top position, full range of motion, your knee should be right over your ankle, so that you don't want to sit up too far out or too far in. Right over your ankle and create that tabletop. Drop the body down, torso and everything, and press up. So it's a hinge movement again. Chin is tucked, so we don't want to have our chin back. So up, press the heel, the foot into the ground, and lift all the way up. So if you're here, you still got a little bit more to press. As you come up and you press that foot into the floor, squeeze the glute, draw the belly button down. You're doing those as many rounds as possible. Let's do 6 per side, switching back and forth for those full 2 minutes, as many rounds of those for 2 minutes. We finished the workout with the AMRAP 3, focusing on abs. And for this one, we are doing hip lifts, side plank hip lifts, forearm plank, shoulder right over elbow, drop the hip down, come all the way up, creating that rainbow, really squeezing there, drawing that rainbow, working the obliques, and drop back down. So the hips just almost touch the ground and come up. You can have feet stacked or offset. You can also do these from your knee also if you want to modify. We're going to be doing, how many of those did I say we're doing this side? Let's do 10 per side, 8 to 10 per side And then you're going to be doing a hollow hold tuck up. So hollow hold, great for the deep abs, okay? So we're in hollow hold position, creating that good tension head to toe. Come tuck up and out. If you can come all the way up and balance on your glutes, I want you to be able to do that. And out, and up, and out. Hold it in hollow hold for a second. If that's going to be too hard for you, I want you to just be here. You can do here, here. You can do that as well, okay? Or just, you can stay right here and do knee ups, okay? Try to balance on your glutes there too. All right, that's a lot of information, a lot of exercises, but all really excellent exercises to improve posture. All right, we can all improve our posture. This workout will only take you 25 minutes of your time, okay? So hopefully that was enough time for you to determine the dumbbells you need, a heavier set and a lighter set, and we're going to get started into this workout. All right, so we can get on with our day. All right, so beginning with body weight warm-ups, the high knee pull downs, and the straight leg toe reach for 2 minutes. All right, this Fitwit Getfit posture focused workout is going to begin in under 10 seconds. All right, let's begin with that high knee pull down in 3, 2, 1. Drawing elbows to pockets. Good posture here. You don't have to go fast here to begin. We're just warming things up. Drawing elbows towards pockets, lifting from the lower abs. Keeping good posture. Breathing, focusing on our breathing. Right here, just really getting a good mind-muscle connection of what muscles we use when we're working to achieve better posture. So here we're working on lats, we got core, lower abs, balancing on one leg, working glutes. Coming down to the final 20 seconds, and then we're going to go into straight leg toe reaches. Nice and tall. You got 10 seconds left here. As you draw the elbows down, open the chest. You don't want to be squeezing, right? Stand nice tall for 3, 2, 1. Now reach it out. As you reach, keep good posture. So you don't want to be rounding. If you're having to round to reach, just reach as far as you can or bend your knee. You also don't want to be leaning back, okay? So nice, good posture. We're working from lower abs here. We're warming up the backs of our legs, hamstrings, and working on that mind muscle connection. Focusing on the muscles we're going to be using in today's workout. Halfway here, keep reaching, kicking out, focusing on keeping those shoulders right over your hips. 20 seconds to go. And we go into our first EMOM 5, which is the prone lat pull with the Renegade rows. And you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and get things set up for the first EMOM. We're going to get right into it. So we have our lat pulls into our rows. All right, first EMOM 5 is going to begin in under 10 seconds. Lats, back work here. Prone lat pulls, you're doing 10 of these. Drawing back and out. Great body weight exercise. Make sure you're breathing. 10 of these, followed by 4 to 6 rows per side, the Renegade rows. Really draw back your elbows and squeeze. Once you're finished with those, right into your Renegade rows, 4 to 6 per side, alternating sides. No rotating at the hips. You got 25 seconds. the minute is up. Whatever time is left in that minute is your time to rest. Adjust your reps as needed. Right, next minute. In 3, 2, 1. 10 of these. So working on your lower back mobility here as well. Imagine you're holding onto a bar, pulling it to your chest, or a resistance band. And once you're done with 10 of those, right into your rows. Set your feet a little further apart on the row. Will help you with balance, staying stable, staying in a good plank. You can do these from your knees. Also, make sure you're sweeping back towards your hips and not straight up. Woo, 10 seconds to rest. If you're going to adjust anything, adjust those renegade rows, but try to do 4 per side. Okay? 3rd minute. Lift and reach it out. As you reach out, send the arms out to a wide position. You don't want to have your arms straight up here, pinching at your ears. Imagine you are at that lat pull down machine. 30 seconds has passed. Right into your rows. Try to get 4 in per side. And sweep back. Draw back with your elbow when you're doing those. Back work's all about elbows and angles, as you'll see today. Here we're hitting lats. Then we do rear delts. But the angle of our elbows is going to be different throughout the workout. 4th minute, prone lat pulls. Drawing the elbows towards your pockets. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale. Woo. Right into those renegades. Keep a good plank. Planks are great for building strength for better posture. You have 1 more minute after this EMOM 5. You got about 10 seconds left to rest. Going into our final minute of this EMOM in 3, 2, 1. Imagine you are pulling, grab, pull, elbows towards pockets. Open your chest. Woo. 30 seconds to finish. Keep those hips square to the ground. 20 seconds. And you got 10 seconds left in this EMOM. Count down from 5 for you to finish your reps for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come up. We're going right into our minute of cardio. Your choice, choose your exercise. We're going to get right into this. 1 minute, starts in under 10 seconds. I'm going to be doing, I think I'll do the high knee pull downs. I'm just going to up the intensity a little bit of this one, to add in a little hop. You're here for 1 minute. If you're tired from the lats, you can do rear delts. And get your rear delts ready for our next exercise. Next EMOM. You can do the step outs on those too, or jumping jacks. This would be a good option also for your cardio. 30 seconds has passed. Stand nice and tall, reach and pull. 20 seconds. The next EMOM 5, Romanian deadlifts with the rear delt raise. So we're drawing elbows back, we're creating that 45-degree angle if I were looking down over top of you. And 3, 2, 1. All right, RDLs and rear delt raise, not a fly. So here for this one, nice fixed position with the arms, working rear delts and some lats in there too, okay? All right, next EMOM. We're gonna go right into it, getting our conditioning in today as well. RDLs, Romanian deadlifts to start. You're gonna do 8 to 10, and then 12 to 15 of the rear delt raises. You can go relatively quickly through those rear delt raises. Here we're hinging back, torso's parallel to the floor, shoulder blades are backing down, not pinched. You're not allowing the weights to bring your shoulders forward for this. We don't want to round the back. Slight bend in your knee, so we're not stiff leg. Once you're done doing 8 to 10 of those, pick up your lighter weight and 12 to 15 rear delt raises. Nice fixed arm, and you can kind of swing through these to control it on the way down. And 15 seconds left to rest. So if you need to adjust, take those RDLs down to 6 to 8. All right. Here we go, second minute in 3, 2, 1. So if you need to adjust 6 to 8 of these versus 8 to 10, push the floor away as you come up to good posture. You're not over rotating at the top. Slight bend in those knees. Great exercise for glutes, which we need for good posture. Nice fixed arm position, not turning it into a tricep exercise. In that slight angle, 45 degrees out. Mind muscle connection of where you're working from in the back. Those will get tougher and your range of motion will become smaller, but keep going and finish out those reps. So 6 to 8 RDLs and about 10 to 12 of the rear delt raises, beginning our third minute. Send those hips back, feel that stretch in your hamstrings and glutes. Press the floor away from you to stand up to good posture. Shoulder blades down and back. Shoulders are not rounding, so we don't want them to round forward, right? So use the strength in those rear delts and lats to help bring those shoulders in the correct position. I get to talking and I lose track of what rep I'm on. Open the chest. Start working hard and I'm going to talk less. Plus I got to keep track of how many reps I'm doing. So now you're really feeling it in the upper body, those muscles you use. Maybe you're really weak up there, okay? That's why we're doing this. Fourth minute. Here we go. Good posture. Down and up. So make sure those weights aren't bringing the shoulders forward, okay? Press. Hinge and press. Tuck the hips at the top so you don't want to be doing that, okay? Nice and tall. Shoulders right over hips. So with this exercise, try to get to 10 to 12, even if that range of motion starts getting smaller. Your rear delts can take a lot of volume. 15 seconds. Woo. last one, we have 2 left. All right, RDLs. Down and up. This might be the 4th minute. See, I always lose track. I get talking. Hinge up. Send those hips back to the wall behind you. Keep the weights close to you. You don't want them out in front of you too much because then you will round the back. 10 to 12 of these. Open your chest. 45-degree angle. 20 seconds. Woo. You see how that range of motion got smaller, 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 but you keep going, okay? 10 seconds left to rest. Let's see if we're done, if we have another round to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, done with that EMOM, all right? Next one, minute of cardio, your choice. I think I'm gonna keep those rear delts fired up. I'm gonna do jumping jacks with the rear delt fly for this. All right, let's get into our minute of cardio, your choice, right into it. Cardio begins in under 10 seconds, 1 minute. We follow this with our final EMOM 5. Here we go with cardio. So you can do these stepping out too. You can do side lunges and take it out. You can do reach and pulls would be great. Also, put a little hop in there because then we're also getting some back work in. We're getting some rows. We're getting lateral movement, getting lunge work. So either one, okay? These are 2 great options for your cardio. And you got 30 seconds left. If you're here with me, keep that chest open. You can step it out if you don't want to jump. A nice fixed position with your arms so you're not turning into a tricep exercise. You're hugging a tree. 15 seconds. And 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. This next EMOM is reverse lunges, alternating, followed by our rear delt fly, keeping a fixed position and working the upper back. Okay, when we're sitting at a desk, it's weak up here. Gotta open up the chest. Working on good posture today. All right. We are doing 6 per side and 8 to 10 rear delts. And this EMOM 5 begins in under 10 seconds. We're moving along today. All right. Why do I keep on calling rear lunges? Reverse lunges. Okay, 6 per side. Working that front leg. You don't want to take your weight back to the back leg. So forward lean. Press the floor away from you to stand up nice and tall. We'll see if we get through the minute. If anything, we're going to adjust the number of lunges you do. You have 30 seconds into flies. 8 to 10. So take those hips back, nice hinge, slight bend in your knee. Make sure you're not pinching at the top. So open your chest when you perform that fly. If your low back's feeling a little weak, do these seated. 15 seconds left. If you need to adjust reps, do 4 lunges per side. Okay. Second minute begins in 3, 2, 1. Forward lean, press up. All that works in that front leg, the glute in the front leg, so you don't want to be leaning back. Forward, up. Working on balance and stability here. You may not be able to walk through this as fast as me. That's fine. Adjust your reps. Don't step straight back like you're on a tightrope. And once you're done with those, right into those rear delt flies. Open the chest. Open the chest. Keep a neutral spine, so looking down at the ground, not up. 8 to 10. If you have 15 seconds to rest, we'll go to our third minute. 5 seconds right here left to get through that minute. Go into our third minute. Press, press, come up nice and tall. Shoulders in a good position, so when you come up, you don't want to be rounding. Up, stand tall. Just put a little more focus in that. 30 seconds has passed. Starting to fatigue, maybe getting a little wobbly. Okay, focus on that core strength. Open the chest. So we don't want to pinch. Open. 15 seconds. If you have to start swinging, you might want to lower your weights or just go to seated. Well, seated is going to be harder because you can't use your lower body. You'll find that if you choose to do those seated, it takes out the help from the lower body as you fatigue. So you might find you have to use lighter weights when you're seated. Maybe. 4 to 6 of these. Press that floor away from you. Stand up. Right into rear delt flies. 30 seconds left in your minute. And breathe. 20 seconds. So hard. Losing that range of motion. That's okay. That means you're working to failure. Getting the most out of it. 5 more seconds. Our final minute. And our final EMOM today. Down and up. Forward lean. Then you're really hitting your glute. We need those glutes to do functional things throughout the day, like simply standing, walking, getting out of a chair. Going for 6 per side. Finishing this last minute nice and strong. 30 seconds left. You got 15 seconds left to finish the minute. I'll count down from 5 for you. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was the last one on today. We're going into our final 5 minutes of this workout, which are an AMRAP 2 and an AMRAP 3. So getting to that, a little bit of losing that range of motion, okay, that just means you're working that muscle to failure. You can't do another rep. That's really how we want to be working, okay? All right, first AMRAP is an AMRAP 2. It's the single leg hip thrust. We don't have cardio right now. Go ahead and set up at your couch, table, chair. 6 per side, alternating. 6, 6, 6, 6. Just like that for 2 minutes straight. All right. Go ahead and set up, and this AMRAP 2 begins in under 10 seconds. Got the shoulder blades into your bench. Feet positioned to where when you come up, your knee is right over your ankle. So here, your knee is going to track back, then right over ankle. And create the tabletop at the top. Press to the ground, squeeze your glute, draw your belly button down, chin is tucked. Come all the way up to full range. You should feel a nice full flex in the glute at the top. As you draw the belly button down, tuck your hips. You're not over rotating at the top. So keep your upper body fixed. It's just along for the ride. Okay, so it shouldn't be kind of like this kind of thing. You're using those shoulder blades to hinge up and down, okay? And don't cheat yourself. Really focus on, am I getting a full range of motion? Am I coming all the way up to tabletop? Am I squeezing those glutes, drawing the belly button down? Or do I have another inch to go? Am I just under full range? Up, really press. Press into the ground. 1 minute pass, 1 more minute here. Drop all the way down, let that knee track back. Let it come right over. Top of the ankle, track back, up. Hinging, hinge, press. See how much harder it is when you get that full range. And it's like you're pressing that floor. Press into the floor, squeeze. Keep reminding you, I have to coach myself through this all the time because I want to get the most out of each and every rep. I'm not going to waste my time. 20 seconds to go. Final 15 seconds. Keep lifting. And final 5's coming up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to drop down. Our final AMRAP is from the floor. Give yourself some space. Put your dumbbells away. Just a reminder for our final AMRAP is 3 minutes. We have plank, side plank hip lifts. Let's do 6 to 8 per side. Followed by the hollow hold to the tuck ups. Coming all the way up on our glutes. Working on balance. All right, working on deep abs. If you can't do that, I'll give you a little extra time to rest here. Hollow hold, you can just come up like this, one leg on the ground and tuck up. If you still can't get your entire torso up, I just want you to here, send it out, bring it in. Otherwise, all the way up hollow, come up. And then the side plank. Hip lifts you can stack or offset down all the way up full range of motion, rainbow there, okay? All right, we have 3 minutes and we're done today. And our final AMRAP, focusing on abs, so we'll begin under 10 seconds. Let's start with our side planks per side. 6 on one side, flip over, 6 on the other, follow with the hollow hold, tuck ups, okay? Down, up, create that rainbow. Make sure your shoulders right over your elbow when you're down. Come up, down, lift, full range of motion, just like we did with those hip thrusts. Flip over, other side. You got 3 minutes to do as many rounds as you can, so you don't have to go fast. You can act like you're holding on to something to help you lift. That might help you get all the way up there, create that right nice rainbow. Try not to use that arm to press yourself up. Okay, work from your abs. And then tuck ups out to hollow hold. Hold it here for a second and up. And control it on the way down. We're doing 8 to 10 of these. At the top, you don't want to hold on to anything. You want to stop here at the bottom if you can for a second or two before you come up. That's 1 minute's passed. We got 2 more to go. 8 to 10 of these, right into hip drops, hip lifts, side plank down to where your hips almost touch the ground. Draw them up, create that rainbow, feel that squeeze right there. Act like you're holding on to something you need to. Work from here so you're not really pressing that arm into the ground, okay? Try to get that mind muscle connection. You're working from those obliques. Other side, 30 seconds left in this minute. Into your tuck ups if you're with me. Hollow hold, shoulder blades lifted, low backs on the ground, come up, control on the way down. You don't want to fall to the ground. And out. Send it out. Make sure you're breathing through these and not holding your breath. Final minute. to do as many rounds of these exercises as you can. 8 to 10 here. Low backs into the ground at the bottom. If you find that you're rounding to try to create momentum, get that low back press in the ground. So I want you to hold it at the bottom of that hollow hold for a second or two before you come out and up. Lift, lift, create that rainbow, come on. You got 25 seconds. $15 seconds. If you're at tuck-ups, try to get a couple in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and carefully roll yourself up. You are finished with today's workout. Woo. And all exercises, carefully come up, come to standing, heads left to left. All exercises that bring attention to having better posture, okay? A lot of posterior work today, a lot of glutes and back work, okay? And also our deep abs, all right? I hope this workout was helpful for you and give you some ideas. If you want to do a couple of these workouts on your lunch break, get up from your desk, you know, have a pair of dumbbells, or you can do even body weight, have some bands. And I encourage you, if you are someone that sits at a desk or sits a lot during the day, maybe set a timer throughout the day to get up and do a couple reps of some of these exercises that we did today. I promise you, it will encourage you to have better posture because you will have better mind-muscle connection in those muscles you need to stand nice and tall and have good function throughout the day and good longevity. All right, I hope this helped, and I'll see you for our next Get Fit workout.